This is Nagasaki, and it's the kind of place that you come because of what happened here. What happened here is, for me, something that's been in my life for much of my life, being a student of history, but also working for the World Council of Churches and being here with this delegation as staff. The sense that you've said this name so many times, and it's usually said with another name, Hiroshima. And so to be here, if I could say one thing that I will never forget for the rest of my life, and increases what I've thought for a long time, is the sense that this is a place where people live. You see them here, you can't help but be drawn in, as one is in almost every country one ever visits, by the beauty of the people, the mothers with the children, the ways that things are done that you don't do them that way, but you can see it's a great way to do things. And all of that works on you, and then you see the evidence you've seen, in my case, 1,000 times, about what an atomic bomb is. And you just can't imagine that it would be possible to do that to a city. I think where it hit me hardest was seeing the same old pictures, and I say same old in a kind of a flippant way, of what people looked like in this city on August 9th, 1945, as their bodies were strewn around the city, as their corpses were charred and left for in some cases, the blackbirds to take care of. And the issue hits you in a way that you're shocked by. I work in this field. You think you've used up all your emotions, but you haven't. You can appreciate more deeply than you ever thought you could, actually, the fact that what was done is completely unacceptable, completely unfortunate. And even the gracious, dignified, creative, strong memorial ceremonies we've been to in both cities, you wonder, why does a city have to commemorate an event like this? And that comes to you when they hit the gong in Hiroshima, and the whole valley fills with the resonance of that deep sound radiating out through the city, much like the radiation did. And it comes here yesterday where on the commemoration day, where they brought in the air raid shelter, the air raid siren. And the city is then permeated by this sound that was telling them something they would never know what was going to happen to them. So that sense of solidarity, because of how all of us would be in exactly the same position as the Japanese, making the situation around the nuclear weapon a question that is of universal importance to all of humanity, and encouraging everyone who is touched by it and who is willing to work together to go to the day where, using the tools of everyday life, and the tools of everyday life are, how do you behave, how do you treat your neighbors, do you love your neighbor, anything like you love yourself, and are you willing to put together a system of society and of laws that in this case still needs to be done to get rid of nuclear weapons.